Okay, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to talk about factors of a polynomial, and I'm just going to show you using an example how this works. It's probably the easiest way. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to show that x squared minus 3x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 17x minus 5. Well, what does that mean? That essentially means that this here divides evenly into this expression here, this polynomial, and there will be no remainder. So we know that 3, for example, is a factor of 12 because 3 goes into 12 without a remainder. So what we basically have to do is we basically have to use polynomial division. So let's set it up. So we put the x squared minus 3x plus 1, and give yourself loads of room when you're doing these guys. It just makes your life easier. So 2x cubed, especially when it comes to the algebraic ones. 11x squared plus 17x, and you've got minus 5 at the end. Okay, so it's now set up for our polynomial division, and what we're looking to do is we're trying to get from here, this term here, we want it to be the same as this term here. So here we've got x squared, and we want to get to 2x cubed. So what do I have to multiply x squared by to get to 2x cubed? Well, I have to multiply it by 2. And I also have to multiply it by x, because if I have a look at that now, I have 2x by x squared is 2x cubed. And now, once I've made that decision, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this whole expression at the front here by this 2x. So 2x by x squared will give me 2x cubed. That's why we did it. And we also then have 2x by minus 3x. Well, that's minus 6x squared. So we'll stick that in, minus 6x squared. And then we have 2x by 1, which is just plus 2x. So let's sort that out. Once we've done that, what we do is draw a nice big line, and we're going to be taking away or subtracting this one from this one. So I always like to put a little negative sign in, guys, because then it reminds me of double negatives, etc. So let's go through. So we have 2x cubed, take away 2x cubed, which is 0x cubed. You don't really have to write that, I'm just doing that for you. And then we have minus 11x squared, minus minus, and a minus minus makes it positive, so minus 11 plus 6. So minus 11 plus 6 is minus 5. Then we have 17x minus 2x, and that gives us plus 15x. And this just comes down. So it now becomes minus 5. Then what we do, guys, is we now look at this bit here, and we're going to run through the exact same process. So I look at minus 5x squared, and I look at x squared. What do I have to multiply to get from there to there? Well, it's minus 5. That means I'm going to multiply the whole expression, just like we did before, by minus 5. So I have minus 5 times x squared, I have minus 5 times minus 3x, and minus 5 times plus 1. So let's do that now. If I do that, I get minus 5x squared. Minus 3x times minus 5 is plus 15x. And what we have then is minus 5 times positive 1 is minus 5. Draw a line. Put in my minus signs. And minus 5 minus minus 5 is 0. X squared. 15 minus 15 is 0. X. And minus 5 minus minus 5 is 0. So as you can see here, there is no remainder. And as there is no remainder, that has now shown that x squared minus 3x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial 2x cubed minus 11x squared plus 17x minus 5. What this actually means is we can rewrite 2x cubed minus 11x squared plus 17x minus 5 is the same as x squared minus 3x plus 1, 2x minus 5. And 2x minus 5 is obviously the other factor in this polynomial.